Pawn Stars, home of Rick Harrison and crew. I'm going to circle back over here so I can show you. So this is the building here. They make it look a lot bigger on TV, but it's really not that big. It's open 24 hours. You can go in here and pawn anything you want, but that's the building right there. And you would think that they would dress it up, have a little bit of art or something on the side of this wall here facing Las Vegas Boulevard, but they haven't done that. There's their sign. And then over here on the left, used to have the best little pizza place. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, so this is Pawn Plaza. He has his little Pawn Plaza sign up there. The welcome to Pawn Plaza. This is Rick Harrison's brainchild there. It is a small building, and it's really cramped inside too. They have stuff all over the place. Some of the stuff, the one time I went in there when I first moved here, they had stuff from the TV show. Like they had an old Canon that they someone came in with and they sold. The sign says, I think it's washed out in the video, loan rates now at 13%. 13% interest. But there's a barbecue place there I've heard some very good things about right there. Put some South in your mouth, it says there. #1 barbecue in Nevada now open. And it's free to park in here, which is rare, especially on Las Vegas Boulevard. But it hasn't been very busy. Every time I've come in here, Pawn Plaza's not really been all that busy. So, but that is their home right here. Yes, keep walking, absolutely. That's the best advice. And they'll like do everything to get your attention. No, 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 no. Always ignore them. So I've got a moment here. No one's coming. I'll take the shot out here out front. And yeah, they're open 24 hours. There's people in there. You can go in there and look around and stuff. This is Garces Avenue. Canna Stars, Las Vegas there, cannabis store. Graceland Wedding Chapel. Presents a Storybook Chapel, it says there. Mon Bellamy Wedding Chapel. As we come up here to Bonneville Avenue, that's where the big bus station is here downtown, just to our left. The Bonneville Transit Center, they call it. Come up here to Clark Avenue, where they place the Clark Inn Motel sign. And then there's a huge federal building. I think it's the courthouse over here on the right, and then they have another federal building over here just on the left, where that houses all the offices for the federal agencies here in Vegas. It's really not that busy. I didn't think it would be terribly busy down here. We'll see what it's like down on Fremont, though. Bridger Avenue. Apache Motel. So they do what they can to keep you hooked into, you know, try and get you down here onto Fremont. It used to be free to park down here on Fremont not too long ago. And those days are long gone now. Passing Carson. And the next light up here is Fremont Street. With the Fremont Street Experience immediately to the left. There is Heart Attack Grill, where if you're over 350 pounds, you eat for free, and I can't, yeah, that car's blocking it. That is the Fremont Street Experience right there. El Cortez, over here off to our right. Try and get over on the left here. This is Ogden. Pizza Rock is right down Ogden. It's a very good pizza place. In fact, there's an ongoing battle between folks, locals that is, as to who has the best pizza downtown, whether it's Pizza Rock or Evil Pie. My wife is not a fan so much of Evil Pie. She calls it sauce on cardboard. Whoa, okay, I gotta clear the intersection, buddy. So up here on the right, the purple lit building is the Mob Museum. That's the former United States Postal Service building there. I believe the history is that the city the government sold it to the city for $1 or something, and then the city did something, blah, 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 to give it to the mob museum. One of the pillars of our community, 7-Eleven man, he said that he's been in there and there's a lot of gory pictures and things like that, so I'm probably not going to be able to do a whole lot in the way of bringing that to you. And then I was going to see if I could pull in here and show you guys the mob museum. Just not the interior, just the exterior. And then they have these old-time signs, or I guess painting. They painted them on here, the old-time marquees right on this wall. Golden Nugget, Sahara, Desert Inn, Flamingo. Let's turn it around real quick here. Give you guys a shot of this. That is the Mob Museum right there. I'm not sure how late they're open, but they charge for parking in this lot here. I think it's like $8 for 4 hours or something like that. So, yeah, it does look like a failed road. It definitely has that look. Thank you, Be Real. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's fun to come down here and take a look around, cruise Fremont. Of course, Fremont Street is not the Fremont Street experience. You can't cruise anymore. They closed it back in the early 90s. The security guard's staring at me. You're supposed to talk to me first. I thought I was going to try and pull in there without without paying. This is Casino Center Boulevard here, in the heart of downtown Las Vegas. See Binion's free parking, it says there, but it's with validation. And the validation is very hard to get nowadays. It's increasingly difficult to get the validation. Please validate me. Come up here to First Street. And you can see Main Street Station there right in front of us. Main Street Station, not part of the station casinos from around town, but certainly a long-time mainstay here. The railroad track used to, well, it still does run, but not the passenger line used to come right through the back end here, and so it would stop and folks would jump in and play the slots. Awesome, Dave. Yeah, I need to go in there and take a tour. I've never been in there. I need to do that. Casino Brewery Hotel. I'm really surprised there's no cars here. It's really weird. So now turning southbound onto Main Street, the Zero Street divider, if you will, between east and west here in Las Vegas, at least downtown. And then back towards Ogden here, you have the Circa Garage, parking garage over here, called the Garage Mahal, and the Circa itself on the left there, hotel and casino, the largest, tallest building here in downtown Las Vegas, standing up at 480 feet. And I've got something here behind me. Looks like an ambulance. That is turning, okay. And always be careful with the taxi cabs. You never know what they're gonna do. Yeah, this is a light crowd for a Saturday night down here. This is kind of a light crowd. Usually they're packed here trying to get over to the Plaza Hotel on our right here. That's pretty. Who's playing on Fremont? So it's the local bands they have down there. I think they have Alter Ego and Spandex Nation and probably Bling. That's the one they tend to have here on the weekends. So they have a lot of local bands that play down here. They have 3 stages on Fremont Street Experience. So there's they always try to keep them occupied in the evenings. During the day, they'll do like what they call dancing DJs, where they have these DJs, typically females, that'll be out there with like some sort of color guard fabric thing or whatever, and they'll twirl the batons about or whatever. It's fun when, but it's nothing like having the live bands playing out there. Wanted to highlight this as well. Now, I cannot zoom in on this, but I'm hoping you guys can see it. The cost to park here at the Golden Nugget, I think that number's pretty visible there. $50, 50 US dollars to park on the weekend, Friday to Sunday, at the Golden Nugget parking garage. $50. That's unbelievable. Ugh. bring us down here to Bridger Avenue. $50 when it used to be free. And they wanted it to be free because they wanted to attract crowds down here. $50. And then that's in addition to your room and your resort fee and everything else that they're going to charge you for down here. It's really, really wild. We're going to make a left here on the Bridger, go over to Casino Center Boulevard, try and show you more of the Fremont Street experience as much as you can, because you can't drive on Fremont Street experience, of course. Underneath the canopy, it's all pedestrian mall down there with the kiosks and all the shopping and etc. And the bars that line the experience, both in front of the Circa and the Golden Gate, etc. They have one down in front of Binion's as well. So this is interesting. So they have the downtown event center, and you see that building on the right there, that office building? I don't know if that's just a reflection from the lights at the downtown event center, or if they actually have LED lights up there. Because that's pretty, I would think that would be expensive for them to put a whole bunch of LED screens up there. This is Carson once more. Gets broken up here by the Golden Nugget Hotel. We get a red light up here at the Fremont Street experience, which is perfectly fine because I want to be able to show you some of that as much as I can. You got the Las Vegas City Marshals here. They take care of city property for the city of Las Vegas. Full-fledged law enforcement authority there. As you see the masses, there's some zip liners going by. All sorts of different stuff going on down here. Binion's over there on the left. I call this the big corner. Fremont Casino, Four Queens, Binion's, and the Golden Nugget there. All here downtown Las Vegas. And you always have some stragglers here, the pedestrians that kind of too drunk to realize what the walk sign says. But that's what it's looking like right now down here on a Saturday night just before Christmas on Fremont Street. More parking signs available, or available parking, that is. Go up here to Ogden, but with validation. And again, that validation is becoming increasingly difficult to obtain. They want you to put a certain amount into the machines before they'll let you validate, or before they will validate your parking. Pizza Rock right there. So it's a block away from Fremont. You can just take 3rd Street right here, right up here. There's the Grand. And watch the pedestrians here. Come up here to 4th Street. And you have the huge Neonopolis complex up here on the right. That's where Cat's Meow is. I mentioned them earlier in the cast. That's a karaoke bar. They have a lot of folks that go in there and sing karaoke. In fact, one of the live streamers my wife and I usually watch during the week, Jojo the Squirrel, he does a live stream from there and live streams his singing during the week in there, and then walks around Fremont. So that's always fun to watch, because you never know what's going to happen. That's the thing about Fremont. You never know what's going to happen. It's that unexpected. There's Gold Spike Hotel and Casino right there on the corner. Looks like a pretty small little hotel they got there. I'm not sure how many rooms they have, but it doesn't look all that big. Gold Spike, and then there's a parking garage behind it that looks bigger than the actual hotel. So come up here to Las Vegas Boulevard. Right up here. And we'll make a right onto Las Vegas Boulevard. Head back south here towards Fremont Street. There's the Deuce right there on the left. I'm sorry, on the right. What am I saying? On the right. That's $8 for 24 hours. Take it between here and the Las Vegas Strip. So come up here to the east end of the Fremont Street experience, which is not all that busy right now. You can see Hennessy's Tavern there with the huge Guinness glass there. Guinness-filled glass, that is. And then the Fremont East District, which they're trying to build this up over here into a dining and entertainment district, but it's kind of a slow go. And the prices they charge over there are just as bad as they are on Fremont Street, if not worse in some regards. Evil pie, a whole. Now, granted, it's a 20-inch pizza.